Okay, so this is my egusi. What I have is pepper, blended onions, a little bit of salt with a little bit of water, so you make it to paste like this. And once it's in this consistency, it's easy to fetch. So just take a bit like this. It's too thick. I'm going to just use my spatula to pour that in so that I can cook evenly. Okay, yes, so since this spoon is not doing a good job, let me just use the spatula directly. They want to cut them in chunks. Reduce the heat to medium heat to make it too hot. And I'm taking out the fish head. Please, for those of you that cook with fish head, it's just for flavor, nothing else. You can decide to blend it off, and that's it. You don't need to do much. Right. So just cut them. If you've not subscribed, please do so. I want to hear your comments. What do you want to see in this channel? Yeah. So that's it. So at this point, you don't need to stir. What you're going to do is go in with your seasoning cube. I'm not adding my water leaf now. What we're making today is bitter leaf soup made with water leaf, and I'm adding egusi water leaf soup. Water leaf egusi water leaf soup. Alright, so I have my seasoning cube, and in here I already have the stockfish, fish, and my meat already seasoned together. And yeah, so that's how it's done. So once you reduce the heat and cook it on medium, just reduce it to medium heat. Hey, one more thing. I remember that I had the periwinkle that is sitting pretty somewhere, so I'm going to throw that in. Yeah, and then cover the pot. Let the cooking begin. It has to cook very well. You don't always need to fry for it to cook properly. You can do this method, and it still works. Cover that up for at least 5 minutes. Let it cook, and we'll go back. So I'm gonna go in with crayfish shortly. Okay, so I want to try in my crayfish. It's enough for. Don't be stingy with it. Any traditional or Nigerian cuisine, especially the soup, please don't mind stockfish, crayfish, and dry fish. It's very, very important not to miss anything. Go in with a generous amount, and then yeah, that's how we do it. 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 If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you've not shared this video, please do so and watch till the end. My darlings, you guys are the best. So watch the video to the end. Okay, so then I need to add extra water, super dry. But let's not forget what we are dealing with is going to be the water leaf. I have a generous quantity of water leaf. I'm afraid this spot might not do, so I have to change the spot. So bigger one, and that way I can stir fry my water leaf. And meanwhile, I'll be cooking my egusi somewhere while I stir fry the water leaf. So don't go anywhere, okay? Yeah. So I've had to change the pot. I'll go in with palm oil. And then what I'm going to do next is to stir fry my water leaf. Look at that. See, quantity is a lot. Don't worry, don't need to fry everything. Just go in. Okay. And it will reduce, the volume will reduce because of the frying. So just prepare that. At this point, we want to bring in the salt. You don't need a reasonable quantity of salt. And then pepper. Alright, so allow that to cook for a few minutes. Alright, so this is reduced. Can you see that? I told you you don't need to do much. The water will help it disintegrate. So at this point, I'm gonna throw in my egusi that has been cooked properly, not fried, into the pots. Remember to reduce your flame. Reduce the heat to very low heats. Okay, so this is looking good already. I'm just going to bring up, make sure everything incorporates together. Wow, it is dry, actually very dry. So at this point, you can add the water. And a little quantity. Don't overdo the water so you don't get the test that is not desirable. Of course, you're supposed to be testing on the go, so just stir that and test. Can you see? It's green and sweet. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. Let's test. How good? A little bit of water. And I'll add seasoning. Start to combine. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give me a thumbs up, share this video and subscribe. I want to hear your opinion in the comment section. And yeah, suggestions, everything is welcome. Alright, so cover that up and let it simmer on medium heat for the next 3 minutes. If you're like me, that like to prep ahead, so this is what I do. I'll get fresh bitter leaf from the market, blend, filter out the water, just chunk it. So basically this will stay in your freezer. So I'm going to add the reasonable quantity. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Wow, this is okay. It's looking all good. So I'm going to throw that in. Reasonable quantity, not too much. And wash it thoroughly because bitter leaf isn't really a pleasant thing for a lot of people. Just ensure that it's should have mashed it with my hand. Don't worry, the heat to disintegrate the entire thing. So fill in with your spatula. Try that to combine. So I realize a lot of people don't really do veggies when they're making the egusi, but this is the healthier way approach, the healthier method that will give you a lot of veggies for fiber to help you do number 2. Yeah, and it's medicinal, so why not? You don't want any form of colon cancer in the name of stasis. Your food shouldn't stay in your colon after it's been absorbed. The nutrients have been absorbed, so all you need to do is find something that will push it out, and it's by incorporating high fiber, raw fiber, raw veggies like this. Okay, so let's test. Food is ready. You ask me.
Mommy, how does it taste?
Because the salt was not sufficient, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of salt. Always test your food before you turn off the fire. Add whatever it is. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Yeah, because I feel like it's not enough. So if you have Cameroon pepper, don't do so. Add and test. Food is ready. So pepper, ew, that's a lot.